On July 9th, 2008, I'd say it's about time for MOT to be an update. Here's the guy with the crystal ball on the front of Barron's, Wall Street 2010. Another thing of Barron's, latest I picked up Sunday at Smith's here in Utah. The bear's back. But of course we can be reassured but there's no need to panic how long he might stay, what to do and not to do until he slinks away. Well, and I've enjoyed a lot of the comments on YouTube. That I might be gone or whatever. And you might have noticed I got a haircut. Yeah, I'm battle ready. I got to get ready for the final battle here. So sometimes I get a little ticked off at the comments because they're just so lame or so out to lunch, and it's just people can't accept any truth of beyond second grade. And then there's others of you that comment, and you get it. It's just that I'm sharing my experiences, which I think are unique. You've watched my videos, you know my background, a lot of you, or if you don't, you can learn by watching the videos. But anyway, here we are. I think 5 more days will be a year since I posted my first warning about financial Armageddon. And to use British understatement, I think I would. So to use British understatement, I think I've been pretty well vindicated the last 364 days. And 360 days. Look forward to shooting another video, real soon. But for right now, yeah, when I first issued my voice of warning, the Dow, 14,000, people saying everything would be honky-dory, we'd make the comeback by the end of 2008. Of course, that was completely wrong. You got Larry Kudlow and these guys going rah, 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 Kramer, rah, rah, rah. And they're entitled to their opinion, but they've been absolutely dead wrong. And so now I've been really busy. I haven't had time to really check out CNBC much, but sometimes I like to flip through CNBC, CNBC Europe at night, Bloomberg, maybe see what kind of jokes going on Fox News. Check out CNN a little bit to see what CIA agent Mr. 360 wants me to hear. So, stuff like that. I'll just check out the scene and see what's going on. But since I issued my voice of warning, remember Bear Stearns $2 billion? Well, now today, this morning, they're talking on CNBC. They had a guy that's helping to run PIMCO. And I guess the losses right now officially are at $400 billion. And so just massive compared to, when I issued my initial voice of warning, when few people, saw it coming. I noticed Warren Buffett said, nobody thought it would be this bad. I have to raise my hand. Warren. Yeah, MOT. Here, I should look at the little camera on my new iMac there. MOT did think it would be this bad. And actually a lot worse, and it's going to get a lot worse. So you watch the people that know what they're going, where it's Barry Diller, or I guess Frank Cohen, this guy that manages, I think, $11 billion. He was on CNBC this morning. The size of the problem is massive, and they're saying a protracted, extended recession. So at least they're using recession. You hear that are, way far advanced of the best minds on Wall Street, because we dare to use God in Scripture. So all you got people out there, and I realize, you can't talk about God, you can't use the Bible, and trying to teach me some basic stuff like that. I make no excuses. I will use the Bible. I'll use the Book of Mormon. I will use the Kabbalah. I will use any source where I can find out more things. I will study Satanism if I need to. I will, in fact, I went to a shaman session the other night. I'm not equating that with Satanism, so somebody doesn't have to freak out about that. I will seek truth wherever I can find it. To me, it's fascinating to watch the truth of the economic system collapse with basically Satan ruling. I think Ozzy Osbourne hit it right on in his song War Pigs. Satan laughing spreads his wings. So true. I would listen to War Pigs and I would listen to the words. There's a prophet. Ozzy Osbourne, there's a prophet. He called it on that one. Another thing that comes to mind immediately is people think, this and that. Well, I was thinking about when you get inspiration, or the prophets of the Bible. I don't think they received one prophecy inside a building with a suit on. I don't think one, especially with a mic in front of them. You think about, Moses. You think about Noah. And you just think about all these people that were great prophets. They received their prophecies in the wilderness. So if you really want to get in tune with God, you're probably not going to be going to a building with a bunch of other people going rah, 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 or saying yes, yes, yes. You're going to get it out there by yourself or with a spiritual partner. That's my belief, okay? That's my belief. And I know there's some of you out there, because I get comments from all over the world, and I really appreciate it. You go, wow, I'm ostracized from my family, or they don't get it, but thanks, MOT. You're telling the truth. Well, it's truth is it's universal, it's scientific, and it's eternal. So yeah, I might be hitting some points of truth. People come up and say, Brent, MOT thinks he's a prophet. Well, no. If some people, prophecy is scientific. If you do your study and you read things, I think it just makes complete sense. Yeah, okay, let's see. For instance, I bring up one thing that freaks out so many people. I bring up this, okay? Jesus was married. Where do you get that? There's a guy called Hal Lindsey, and late great Planet Earth, and I know he's got millions of followers and stuff like that, and good stuff. But I watched him one time say, absolutely, it's preposterous to even think that Jesus was married. Well, here's a good one. Here's a good quote I like here. And this is one of my books on Jesus was married, by a guy with a Mormon background. And then I have another one from somebody, was Jesus married, by Phipps with a Protestant background. But look at this. Okay, here's a Roman guy commenting on Jesus. A Roman guy called Celsus. The grand reason why the Gentiles and philosophers of his school persecuted Jesus Christ was because he had so many wives. There were Elizabeth and Mary and a host of others that followed him. Okay, that's going to be major freakout right there, I understand. But I'm into studying and learning and expanding my mind, okay? So I don't freak out. It doesn't seem completely unnatural to me to postulate that Jesus was married. So I'm really busy, and financial Armageddon's happening before our eyes. The U.S. de Tocqueville said a great quote a long time ago. If America is great because she is good, and if she ever ceases to be good, she shall cease to be great. It'll cease to be great. So America's ceasing to be great. Boone Pickens yesterday on CNBC, pretty amazing, talking about $700 billion a year going to foreign imports of foreign oil, leaving our country, and then they end up coming back and buying back our country. Amazing. And to me, it's all on purpose. There's all kinds of oil out here in Utah and Wyoming that's capped wells. And the environmentalist movement's been funded by the conspiracy because they have not acted in the best interest of the United States of America. So we're going down. It's just obvious. So I need to make a thing with specific, video with specific recommendations, and then everybody go, whoa, Brent knew what's happening. No, Brent just read all the financial journals, and of course brought it together with scriptures, and it's completely obvious to me and a lot of you out there. So everybody out there that's alone and it's been a rough road, you can go brag and say, wow, we were right. But it's sad to watch the demise of America. It's going to get so brutal in the next year, much more than anybody on CNBC knows, or Warren Buffett knows, or Bill Gates knows, or the guys hanging out in Sun Valley, Idaho know, right? It's going to be absolutely brutal. Now, there's some people that know, but they're faceless, and they're not talking heads. And once again, as I said, there's a collision between the forces of good and evil. Yeah, this is me, this is MOT. I'm still streaming for now. Electricity's still flowing, but I'm going to prepare for the time, and I'll find some like-minded souls that would like to build self-sufficient communities. Obviously, with the price of gas now, over $4 and over $5, that's going to become increasingly a viable economic option. And I used to be a developer, and that I have a yearning to develop. I have always, and I've had the vision for 15 years, but everybody else thinks you're crazy. But real soon here, we'll see people think, oh, it's absolutely rational to build a self-sufficient community where you don't have to pay buy your $7 gas and drive back and forth and that. You can, be a knowledge worker, go out in the garden, live with like-minded people. That's going to happen. And I'm going to work on making it happen. So if there's some of you out there that are interested in it'll be the best kind of development to possibly do. I know the time is very short, and I visualize that. Anyway, God bless all. And I will post again later and maybe have a more organized, systematic prediction, a 1-year anniversary of MOT streaming on the economic collapse. But we're obviously, going into a severe depression. Take care, and I will be streaming. I need to make a commitment here. I'd say, the anniversary thing needs to come within 10 days of July 14th. Take care. Bye.